In any type of online marketing, really the foundation is that email list. This is what's going to warm up those cold leads. This is what's going to provide you long-term sustainability with your online marketing. Now, once you get those leads onto your email campaign, a lot of people struggle with what to actually say to them. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 6 email sequence that I use to take those ice cold leads that I'm bringing into my system and warm them up so that they'll purchase the products that I have to offer and actually open the emails that I send them. What's going on, guys? It's Brad Shilkra here. If you have not subscribed to this channel already, there is no better time to subscribe than right now. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time I make a new video. And guys, there is more and more content coming. I hope you're as excited as I am. So why do I need an email list? And this literally applies to every single business that is doing any type of online marketing. The key to that online marketing is building out that email list, because on average, people need around 7 touch points before they actually purchase the product that you have to offer. So what you're doing in that email list is you're just building that relationship with the lead. You're warming them up a little bit, right? Oftentimes when they're coming in, they're ice cold leads. You're taking them from being the coldest of cold leads and making them more and more warm so that eventually they will purchase the product that you have to offer. This will also give you long-term sustainability, because the products that you have may change, but that email list will not. So if you're building it the right way and you have an engaged email subscriber list, this is massively valuable to your business. Storytelling via email. So what you want to do in those first 6 or 7 emails is really just warm up those leads. Oftentimes when they're coming in, they're very cold. They may not know who you are. They may not know anything about the product that you have. So in the beginning, you don't want to be pushy. You don't want to be salesy. You don't even really want to put any product out in front of them. What you're doing is you're telling your story. You want to relate to your audience so they can start to understand who you are and why they should purchase something from you. You also just want to get off of your pedestal, right? You don't want to be up here speaking down to the lead saying, I can solve all your problems, buy my product. That's not going to resonate with people. You want to speak to people on their level. So if you have any ego, get rid of that when you're writing your emails and just speak to them and communicate to them on the same level that they're at. Part 2, so we want to end these emails with a question, and we want to invoke some sort of response in these emails. We want the people on the other side to reply to the emails and ask questions, because that's engaging the audience. It's really important to know your audience. So who is your dream customer? Who are you actually speaking to in these emails? So you want to identify who that is and then speak directly to that person. Your leads, if this is done correctly, should look forward to reading your emails, because what this is going to do, it's going to help your email open rate, it's going to help your click rate, which is going to lead to more and more sales for your business. All right, so email number 1. And what you want to do in this email is just tell your relevant story. Explain to them who you are, where you came from, and why you're here right now. You also want to find a connection with the audience where they are right now, and you'll do that by telling your story. Something else you want to do is identify a pain point in the lead. So maybe you had the same type of issue or the same problem that they had. So when you're telling your story, you're invoking those pain points. That will be relatable to them, and that will encourage them to continue reading and opening their emails, because if it's something that's relatable to them, they're much more likely to engage with that type of content. In this first email, generally you do not want to do a standard call to action to click on a link or anything like that. You just want to invoke a reply. And that is a good thing, because you want people to reply to your emails, and then you can engage back and forth in dialogue with them. And that's just going to improve the likelihood that they're going to read your emails in the future. Email number 2. So you want to start this off by just explaining where you are coming from. And I'm not talking about location. I'm talking about the journey that you've been on and how the product that you have helped to solve the problem that you were having. Now, what is the problem that you realized you were having in your life? How did you earn or learn the knowledge base that you have now? And at a high level, you just want to explain exactly what you do. Now, you're not going to get overly technical. You're not going to go too in depth here. We just want to touch upon the fact that, hey, I also can provide a solution to you, and just give a glimpse to that and encourage them to open the next email where you'll provide a little bit more information. So email number 3, what was your valley? And really what we're doing here is we're explaining that, hey, I had this really, really low point too. I can relate to you. How exactly does what you have to offer work? How did what you have to offer help you to find the solution to the problem? Because in the lead's mind, they're thinking, okay, yes, I'm in this low point as well. It seems like they have the solution, or they've gone through the process to finding the solution. And now you're starting to just draw or paint the picture towards how you can actually help them. It's really important here to make sure you are bringing emotion in these emails, because that's going to invoke emotion to them as well, and it's going to be relatable for them. Email number 4. So what we're doing here is we're really working our way from that valley, that low point, and just clearly defining the path to how we can solve their problem. Who were you before you started this journey? What was your life like as you were learning these things and gaining this knowledge? What was your life like as you were learning these things and gaining this knowledge and gaining this understanding towards finding the solution to the problem? And where are you now? What you're doing in this email is you're saying, hey, I was here. This is what happened as I went through this process. Now I'm here. And you're setting the stage for, hey, I can help you do the same thing. Email number 5. So who do you do this for? You really want to paint the ideal or dream customer in this email. You're also going to want to provide maybe a case study of someone that you've helped, maybe a story of someone else that you helped through this process. What you're going to want to do in this email is address potential objections. And that could be, oh, I don't have enough money, or, oh, I have to talk to my spouse about it. The way you're going to address this is you're going to say, hey, here's a case study of someone who had those same exact objections. Here's how they overcame those objections, and here they are now. And what that's doing is that's showing them an example of, hey, you're not the only one who has these objections. Other people think the same way as you, but they were able to overcome that, and they were able to see a result on the other side. Email number 6. So what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to show a 30,000 foot view of what is your future mission? What is your big, broad goal? Why are you here? And why is the product that you have to offer here as well? You're also going to want to show a high level view of your value ladder. So maybe you have low ticket items, maybe you have high ticket items. Kind of explain why, explain what that lower ticket item might look like, explain why you have a higher ticket item and why someone would purchase a higher ticket item, and explain a little bit more about why the offers you have are set up the way that they are. At the end of the day, when you're doing email marketing, it comes down to the same basic principle of any type of marketing, and that is just providing value. You're providing value in those emails, you're telling your story, you're making yourself more relatable to the lead so that down the road, they will see you as someone who is valuable, someone who can help solve the problem that they're having, and that's when they will purchase products from you. I appreciate all you guys. If you found some value here, make sure to subscribe to this channel, and I'll catch you on the next video.